Hey everybody! Can't believe I am making one of these final discussion videos. Good times talking to myself in the camera, but talking to you all in our group. So, yeah, hey, it's Caitlin and Sarah, and we made it. We made it to the end of the program. We did it. Looking back at the past 3 years of my part-time program, it's pretty crazy. Lots of ups and downs, very roller coaster like. I was really nervous starting the program because I had been out of school for a few years, had been let go from a sales job after 2 years out of my first job in college, and was kind of just working these minimum wage jobs, trying to make ends meet, and knew I needed to go back to school and wanted to pursue helping people in hospice or in the hospital that are chronically ill and dying, which is my desire. So yeah, starting the program, I was really, really nervous. Um, my confidence was pretty low in like everything I did. Anxiety was high, and um, yeah, it was really hard. Every assignment, every grade that I was getting, I was doing really well, and I didn't really believe it, and I was like amazed that I was doing really well. Uh, yeah, and it's still hard for me sometimes because I am like relying on that grade, but that is not a measure of my worth. So yeah, but I really saw a lot of growth from each internship I did, like tremendous growth in the things that I did, and I learned so much. My favorite class was definitely mental disorders. Shout out to that class, and some of the great professors that we had throughout our program. Love them all. Um, yeah. So some of the things that I learned and definitely want to bring into my future jobs are one, that like the program wasn't really that hard as I thought it was going to be, as long as I worked hard and used my critical thinking skills that our professors continually encouraged us to use. So yeah, I worked my butt off to get those A's, get those grades, um, and I'm really proud of the work that I completed. Second thing that I really grew in was my writing skills. I'm really proud of all the papers that I turned in and all the case notes that I worked on throughout my internships, because when I first started those, it was rough. So now I'm proud to say that I can give those back to the social work world. Excited to bring those to my job and my career. Third thing was the group projects that we did throughout the program. I was really surprised by the skills that I attained through that, and doing some voiceovers for group projects over the PowerPoints. And I took some solid leadership in those projects, and was ready to just get the show on the road. So I will use my leadership skills to step up and stand out in my job and future career. And those work abilities, those worker bee qualities. And then the final thing that I learned, and is also something that I want to tell students that are coming to the program, is to not be afraid to step out of your comfort zone, because it will ultimately benefit you later and will grow you as a person. There were times where I was really nervous, felt so out of my comfort zone, and just wanted it to be over, but then realized that like, hey, this is gonna get better. So yeah, don't be afraid of it, because you're gonna come out on the other side and you're gonna be a stronger person and you're gonna own it, and it's gonna benefit you. So one thing like that I was nervous about in my internship was making calls to the bereaved loved ones of the people who died. I mentioned in my final project, and yeah, I was able to come confident in the end making those calls, and really proud of that. So you got this, future students who are heading into the MSW online program. Believe in yourself, and Merry Christmas to everybody who is ready to celebrate like myself and finally breathe that the program is ending. So yeah, love you all. It's been a good ride.